Good morning, Henros. It is day 5 on the Shikoku Henro, and last night I had a great night's sleep down here. Went to sleep at 9 o'clock at night, even though I keep waking up between 2 and 3 in the morning. I don't know what's going on. It may have something to do with the time change, but I always take that opportunity to do some planning, and I decided that from Temple 23, since there's a festival taking place where I can't find accommodations, I'm just gonna take the train, the 5 o'clock train, and make it to the border between the Tokushima and Kochi prefecture. It's only 2 walking stages that I'm skipping, so that means that it would only take 2 days to make it to the Cape, to Temple 24. Today we have Temple 17 and 18. We have a long day. We're walking by Tokushima City. And this morning I just had breakfast already. Great spread once again. Incredible the food, incredible the company. And yeah. I'm gonna skip Tokushima City, and I'm gonna take the hills just to avoid it, because the French couple told me that walking through the main city is a little bit boring. So, you know, always trying to go into the nature side of things and test the scooter once again. I have decided already that I'm gonna leave it behind at the bottom of the climb to Temple 20, as I mentioned yesterday. So from then on, it's gonna be walking. I'll have to get the staff, the Kukai staff, and it will be a welcoming new change to the pilgrimage. So yeah, now that I got my Henro gear on, let's head out. Oh, by the way, the toilets here, when you flush them, they have this little faucet that fills the tank and you can wash your hands in there. Oof, I think I'm gonna get one for my home. Temple 17, Ido-ji, also known as the Temple of the Well. The Neo Gate, a commanding structure adorned in vermilion red and designed in accordance with samurai architectural principles, originally graced the Hachisuka mansion. Beyond this imposing gate, visitors are greeted by a water basin on the left and a hexagonal Goma hall. Founded in 673 by Emperor Tenmu, adjacent to the governor's residence, the temple, initially named Myosho-ji, evolved into a grand institution with 12 branch temples. Kukai's Omokage well, created in a single night with its staff, serves as a vital water source for local farmers. Ido-ji's history is marked by a period of destruction, notably in 1362 during the uprising of Osokawa Yoriyuki. Subsequent fires occurred during the 1582 battle between Sogo Masayasu and Chosokabe Motochika. The rebuilding started in 1596 under the supervision of the Hachisuka clan, rulers of the Tokushima domain, who finally in 1661 oversaw the completion of the main hall's reconstruction. Adding a touch of mysticism, local folklore surround Idoi-ji. Worshipping at the Hikagari Daishi Hall on specific days is believed to grant one's wishes. You can say all you want about me filming, but I get to spend more time at the temples and I get to see all the little details. It was like a mini class reunion of all the Henros that I've been meeting along the way on the trip, and they spend just a fraction of the time that I spent here so far. Already got my calligraphy stamp, did my rituals, And on the way here, I saw a bunch of kids riding bicycles on their way to school. The weather is great, just the sun coming out right now, cool temperatures. And the next temple, the temple 18, is gonna be at the end of the day because we got a long way to go to get there. Let's go. Well, here I am on a Henro hut, right next to this small lake. We're about to enter the mountains and leave the city behind. I stopped really quickly at 7-Eleven to get some cash out from the ATM. Not because I'm running low, but because I want to have a small buffer just in case anything were to happen. I don't want to wait until the last minute. So I took out about 100,000 yen. That should last me for a while, for a few days, or maybe a couple of weeks. And yeah, look at that. Look at the sky, huh? Doesn't get any more blue than that. So let's go for the mountain. Well, it's been interesting to say the least going up the mountain, following the road, because if I would have followed the trail, I saw it sometimes and it was extremely steep. So that is the negative of having the scooter, but that's about to change tomorrow. I've been going through the back of this mountains. I think Tokushima city is on the other side. This has been like the suburbs, you might say. And now I'm back. I had to head in that direction, I think, from my GPS tracks. The red arrows that you see stuck all over the place are kind of fading away. They kind of need like a refreshing either paint or a new sticker. They're far in between, but you can still manage. Let's see, what time is it? 10:30. I think it's time for a refreshment when I see a supermarket because it is hot. Yes, it is. You see how the hat covers my face? It might be a little bit of an issue for the video, but here, standing under the sun, is a nice shade. All right, let's go. Oh, by the way, you see this symbol right here? That's kobodashi. And this has to be facing forward at all times. You can't have it on the side or in the back of your hat. It has to be facing forward. I'm gonna be dropping some knowledge as I pick it up, just to inform you guys so that by the time you make it here, you're a good Henro. It's 11:30 and I stop in this Henro hut just to take a little break. I'm on the side of a very busy road and that's been the picture throughout the day. After coming down from the mountain, it's just been suburban, traffic. Very few signs far in between. And I stopped really quickly at the Family Mart. I have already visited them all, the 7-Eleven, the Lawson and the Family Mart. Those are the big chains you can get supplies along the way in most of the island. And this one, I went for some ice cream because it is so hot today. And some, orange juice. I sat there, enjoyed it. I noticed that they even have an outlet so you can plug your electronics and get a little bit of juice as well. I think I'm not far away from Temple 8. 18. I think I'm like 5 kilometers away, and I'm staying right across from it. So I better slow down, or else I'm gonna get there way too quickly. I better have something to eat for lunch along the way, because I've noticed that all the Minshukus where you stay at, they have breakfast and dinners, but no lunch. So you gotta get lunch out and about. I haven't seen anybody else on today's stage, so maybe everyone followed the official path and I was the one that took the alternative. Who knows? Mickey D's, baby! Yeah, forget 7-Eleven. Once I saw those golden arches, I decided, you know what, let's give it a try. I usually try all the fast food restaurants from home, like Burger King and McDonald's, to every country that I go to, just to see what it's like, to see the menu. And it's hilarious because at home, I don't eat fast food, I don't drink beer, I don't drink wine. But when I'm out here in the trail, I try everything, every single day. Woo! I think I'm starting to get the hiker's hunger, that insatiable hunger that you cannot quench. And when I was sitting there, I took off all my pilgrim clothes because I don't think you're supposed to eat with it. So, you know, I get to learn something new every day. Look at my hat just flying back from the wind. Let's make it to Temple 18, spend some time there. Yeah, keep going, go all the way back. There you go. Temple 18, Onzan-ji, renowned as the Temple of Gratitude Mountain, features a simple Neo gate positioned at a considerable distance from the main temple. This gate stands adjacent to a red bridge spanning the main road, with both the road and the Pilgrim's Trail converging towards a majestic bronze statue of Kukai. Kiyoki founded the temple at the request of Emperor Shomu. In 814, during Kukai's period of ascetic practices at the main temple, his mother, Tomayori Gosen, journeyed from Temple 75 to visit him. However, strict regulations prohibited women from approaching closer to the temple than a place known as Hanaori-saka. Undeterred, Kukai constructed a Goma platform near the Neo Gate and conducted rituals for 17 days with the aim of lifting the ban on women. Miraculously, his wish was granted, and he joyfully welcomed his mother to the temple. She shaved her head and became a nun. In response to this significant event, Kukai carved his own image and renamed the temple to Onzan-ji, the Temple of Gratitude Mountain. That is temple 18 and the last one of the day. It's so nice to see all the other Henros doing the prayers. Maybe by the time I finish this pilgrimage, I'll be able to do the same. I had to work on it. Now I had to walk down this steep descent that was a killer on the way up. I actually left the scooter at the bottom of the climb and I walked past the Minshuku where I'm gonna be staying today. It is 1:52, so 2 o'clock. Let's hope that there's somebody there by the time I make it so that I can start doing more research on what to do over the next few days. I love it when the temples are here in the mountains. It just gives it this mystical atmosphere and they're so quiet and it's just great. Especially that bell. Once you ring the bell and you hear the echo lingering for a few minutes, I like that. Konnichiwa. Efrain. No? Where?
ここね、スロープダウン。
There?
ダウン。
Down.
で、シャワ
Shower. Perfect.
ー。OK。
Shower.
ルーム。
Oh, great. As you can see, I'm getting my daily shave, close shave. I'm the only one in this Minshuku so far, and the owner doesn't speak English, but we've been communicating using Google Translate. With a little miscommunication there, because he was all over the scooter asking me so many questions, I said I was gonna give it away as Osetai, and I think the translation came out wrong, and he's under the impression that I'm gonna give it to him. His eyes got wide open. He gave me a free beer. He gave me like a buff. He made 2 reservations for me for the next few days, all the way up to Cape Moroto, which is a very touristy area. One of the accommodations that I wanted was already full, so I decided, you know what, let's get the next day. So now I'm good for the next, let's see, tomorrow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. I have my accommodations locked. I just cannot miss that train. I took a shower here. You could do laundry, but I'm not doing laundry. Wi-Fi is upstairs. There's no Wi-Fi down here. So it's just been chill. I mean, this is like a little place in the middle of nowhere, which in a way is kind of nice too. After spending the whole day walking in the middle of a massive city. Tomorrow is gonna be a short day, and if I give this guy the scooter, then you know, just easy, flat throughout. I think only 15 kilometers. So today might be the day. It is 7 o'clock already. It is pitch black outside. Sunset is at 5:30 in the afternoon, which is kind of crazy because I'm used to it being more around 9 or 10 when I'm doing the caminos in Europe. But that's the way it goes here in Japan. I passed out this afternoon. I don't know if it was from the heat or just that I'm getting tired from being walking for 5 days. But I was taking a nap there while I was transferring all the footage and charging all the electronics. Look at this. This is all that I have. If you want to see a list of it, it's in the description down below, as well as the daily cost breakdowns and a bunch of links that are helpful for you, including the GPS tracks, you know, if you want to leave some donations. For example, I have to thank, of course, today the trail angel of the day, Karen from the Camino Frances. Thank you so much for the Oseta, my friend. And tomorrow is going to be a 15-kilometer day. It's short. I'm not sure if I'm doing it on a scooter or not because I may leave it here. I'm not trying to build up the suspense. But this guy was super nice and he was super excited when he saw me riding into his property. So I may just leave it behind here. So yeah. Tomorrow is going to be easy. The day after tomorrow is going to be hard. But that's how it goes out here on the Shikoku Henro. See you guys tomorrow at 7 a.m.